Close your eyes and picture yourself 5 years from now. Do you want to be moving freely, walking confidently, and living life on your terms? Or do you fear the creeping stiffness, the hesitation on the stairs, and the subtle wobble that whispers of lost strength? Many people over 60 assume these changes are inevitable. But what if one quiet, ancient movement could push back against that tide? No machines, no gym, and no pounding on your joints. Today, I want to introduce you to the stability stance, a forgotten standing pose that has helped generations of martial artists and healers maintain strength, balance, and vitality. It's not flashy. In fact, to a casual observer, it might look like you're just standing still. But within seconds, your legs, core, and mind are working harder than you realize. And here's the best part. You only need 2 minutes a day, and you can do it anywhere, from your bedroom to your backyard patio. This isn't about trying to look 20 again. It's about preserving your independence, your confidence, and your joy in movement. Because when your legs are strong, your hips are mobile, and your balance is steady, every part of life feels easier, from climbing stairs to dancing at your granddaughter's wedding. Leg strength is more than muscle. It's freedom. When your legs weaken, everyday tasks start to feel heavier. Rising from a chair may require a push with your arms. Carrying groceries might leave you winded. And uneven sidewalks suddenly look like hazards instead of pathways. The stability stance works by engaging every major muscle group in your lower body at once: quadriceps, hamstrings, calves, and glutes. Because it's an isometric hold, tension without movement, it spares your joints from impact while still demanding effort from your muscles. Even a shallow version of the pose strengthens your legs over time. 2 minutes a day builds a foundation of power that makes every step feel more secure. Imagine walking across a wet kitchen floor without hesitation. Picture bending down to pick up a drop set of keys without feeling off balance. Strong legs don't just carry you, they protect you. We often think of the core as a six-pack, but for seniors, the core is your body's central pillar. It keeps you upright, protects your spine, and connects your upper and lower halves. The stability stance recruits your deep abdominal muscles, obliques, and lower back all at once. When you hold the stance, you're teaching these muscles to stabilize your body against gravity. This kind of strength makes daily movements smoother. Turning to back out of a parking space, reaching for a high shelf, or standing for long periods without fatigue. Unlike crunches or planks that can strain your neck or shoulders. One of the most subtle losses after 60 is balance. It slips away gradually until a missed step or a stumble sends a clear warning. The stability stance retrains your brain and body to communicate. Holding the pose awakens proprioception, your inner GPS, that tells you where you are in space. Think of it as recalibrating your balance system. By practicing daily, you rebuild the reflexes that help you catch yourself on a slick sidewalk or adjust when a grandchild pulls you in for a sudden hug. Balance isn't about luck. It's a skill you can maintain. And the quiet confidence it restores can change how you experience every walk, hike, or dance floor. Let's be honest. Topics like pelvic strength or circulation down there don't often come up in polite conversation. But after 60, they matter more than ever. The stability stance subtly activates the muscles around your hips and pelvis, improving blood flow to areas that traditional exercises overlook. For men, this can support vascular health and function. For women, it tones the pelvic floor, which helps with bladder control and core stability. Better circulation in the pelvic region can even enhance energy and vitality in ways many people are surprised to discover. And because the stance pairs physical effort with calm, controlled breathing, it also reduces stress hormones, a combination that can lift your mood and improve your sleep. After 30 seconds in the stability stance, you'll feel your legs start to tremble. Your mind will whisper, "That's enough." But staying with the discomfort, breathing through it, builds more than muscle. It builds grit. This quiet challenge strengthens your ability to stay calm under stress. When life throws a curveball, a sudden health scare, an unexpected bill, or a restless night, you've trained your mind to hold steady. Science confirms that mindful, controlled movement lowers cortisol, improves focus, and supports emotional balance. This isn't just fitness. It's mental resilience practice disguised as a simple stance. Aging joints often send out little complaints. An ache in the knee when you get up too quickly, a stiffness in the hips after a car ride, or an ankle that doesn't feel as stable as it once did. Many people respond by avoiding movement, afraid they'll make things worse. But the truth is, the right kind of gentle, controlled exercise can protect your joints, not damage them. The stability stance is a perfect example of what exercise scientists call isometric loading. Instead of repetitive bending or pounding that can wear away cartilage, you're creating tension without movement. Your knees, hips, and ankles hold your weight in perfect alignment. This small but consistent stress signals your body to strengthen the connective tissue, ligaments, tendons, and joint capsules. They keep everything stable. Over time, this support system becomes like scaffolding inside your body, allowing you to move more freely and safely. Even people who have avoided workouts because of arthritis or old injuries often find that this still posture feels safe. You're in full control. You decide how low to sink, how long to hold, and when to stand back up. 2 minutes a day can translate into less stiffness, fewer twinges, and a new sense of trust in your own body. Think about how much your hips do for you every day. Standing, sitting, climbing stairs, bending over to pick something up. Yet hip mobility quietly decreases with age, and many of us don't notice until everyday tasks feel awkward. Reduced hip flexibility doesn't just affect comfort, it can throw off your posture, strain your back, and increase your risk of falls. Lowering into the stability stance gently opens your hips and stretches the muscles surrounding your pelvis. There's no jerking, lunging, or forcing your body into extreme positions. Even a shallow hold starts to loosen tight hips. Over weeks of practice, you may notice tying your shoes feels easier, getting in and out of the car feels smoother, and you're less stiff in the morning. Good hip mobility ripples outward. When your hips move well, your spine aligns more naturally, your knees bear less strain, and even digestion and circulation can improve. You'll stand taller, walk easier, and feel freer in every movement. Hormonal changes after 60 can affect everything from mood and sleep to motivation and libido. While no single movement is a magic fix, the stability stance gently nudges your body toward balance. Holding the position creates a mild, controlled physical stress that triggers positive hormonal responses. Cortisol levels decrease, endorphins rise, and in many cases, testosterone and estrogen regulation improves. Combined with steady, deep breathing, this shift can leave you feeling calmer, clearer, and more energized, without reaching for another cup of coffee or an expensive supplement. Many seniors practicing this stance report a renewed sense of vitality, brighter mornings, steadier moods, and more consistent energy throughout the day. It's not about turning back the clock, it's about supporting your body's natural rhythms so you feel like yourself again. At first glance, it doesn't look like a workout, but beneath the surface, your legs are holding your weight, your core is stabilizing your spine, your back and shoulders are engaged, and even your arms subtly assist your balance. This whole body activation is why the stability stance is so effective. Unlike exercises that isolate one muscle group at a time, this pose trains your body the way you actually use it in real life. Lifting groceries, carrying laundry, catching yourself on uneven ground. It builds functional strength, the kind you need outside the gym. And because there's no pounding or repetitive movement, it's gentle on your joints while still being surprisingly challenging for your muscles. One of the biggest barriers to exercise after 60 is convenience. Driving to a crowded gym, navigating unfamiliar machines, or finding a class that fits your schedule can be discouraging. The stability stance eliminates every obstacle. You need no equipment, no special shoes or mat, not even much space. You can practice it beside your bed in the morning, in your kitchen while dinner simmers, or on your porch while enjoying fresh air. Traveling? Your personal gym comes with you. Even on vacation or visiting family, you can keep your routine alive. Because it takes less than 2 minutes, the stability stance fits easily into your life. And consistency, not intensity, is the secret to long-term results. Over weeks and months, this tiny habit builds incredible strength and stability. To begin, stand tall with feet together. Step your feet out wider than your shoulders, turning your toes slightly outward. Slowly bend your knees and lower your hips as though sitting on an invisible stool. Keep your chest lifted, back straight, and knees aligned over your toes. Breathe deeply. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds, then slowly straighten your legs. Over time, increase your hold to 1 or 2 minutes. If you've had recent surgery on your hips, knees, or back, or you have uncontrolled high blood pressure or severe balance issues, consult your doctor or physical therapist before starting. Safety always comes first. In a culture that glorifies busy schedules and constant movement, stillness can feel almost radical. But that's exactly why the stability stance works so well. It invites you to pause, breathe, and reconnect with your body. As you practice, you may notice not just physical changes, but mental ones too. Less anxiety, better focus, and a quiet sense of confidence. This isn't just exercise, it's a small daily ritual reminding you that your health and strength are still in your hands. Breathing is something we do automatically, yet over the years, many of us begin to breathe shallowly, barely using the full capacity of our lungs. Shallow breathing can increase stress, reduce oxygen delivery to your muscles and brain, and even elevate blood pressure. The stability stance pairs perfectly with deep, controlled breathing to counter these effects. As you hold the stance, focus on expanding your lungs fully. Inhale deeply through your nose, letting your belly gently rise. Feel the air filling not just your chest, but your back and sides. Then exhale slowly through your mouth, as if you are releasing tension with the breath. This rhythm of breathing calms your nervous system and increases circulation. Many seniors notice that after just a week of combining breath work with the stance, their energy levels are steadier, and their minds feel clearer throughout the day. The stability stance is not just physical, it's a practice in mindfulness. Each time you lower into position, you become more aware of how your body feels. Are your shoulders tense? Is your weight balanced between your feet? Are your hips aligned? This awareness is critical for preventing injury and improving posture. Mind-body connection has been shown to enhance balance, coordination, and even cognitive function. Seniors who cultivate this connection through practices like the stability stance are often better at reacting to sudden changes, like catching themselves if they trip on an uneven sidewalk. Over time, this can significantly reduce the risk of falls, which are one of the leading causes of injury for older adults. Let me tell you about Margaret, a 68-year-old grandmother from Oregon. She had been feeling unsteady for years and dreaded walking up her front steps, especially in the rain. After incorporating the stability stance into her mornings, she noticed a difference within 3 weeks. Her legs felt stronger, and she no longer gripped the railing with both hands out of fear. Then there's Robert, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Florida. He had tried joining a gym but found the machines intimidating and the workouts too aggressive for his arthritic knees. After learning the stability stance, he practiced it while watching the evening news. 2 months later, he surprised himself by climbing the bleachers at his grandson's baseball game without discomfort or hesitation. These are not isolated stories. They're examples of what consistent, simple movement can achieve. We often underestimate how much our physical state influences our emotions. Feeling weak or unsteady can quietly erode confidence, making us more hesitant to engage with the world. The stability stance can reverse that trend. Every time you practice, you prove to yourself that you are capable and resilient. That small victory carries into other parts of life, accepting invitations, taking walks with friends, or trying new hobbies. Many seniors who make this pose a daily habit describe a subtle but powerful shift in their mindset. They approach challenges with less fear and more curiosity. They report fewer feelings of isolation and greater participation in community activities. In this way, a 2-minute stance can ripple outward, enriching your emotional and social life. The stability stance doesn't have to replace the exercise you already enjoy. It can enhance it. If you walk, swim, or do light strength training, this pose will improve your balance and core strength, making those activities safer and more effective. Even yoga enthusiasts and Tai Chi practitioners find that incorporating the stability stance deepens their practice by reinforcing foundational strength. Because the stance is low impact and adaptable, you can pair it with stretching routines, balance drills, or even seated exercises on days when you're feeling less energetic. The key is consistency, not perfection. A few minutes a day, even broken into shorter sessions, can deliver meaningful results. Research into isometric exercise, holding muscles under tension without movement, has shown remarkable benefits for older adults. Studies reveal improvements in muscle strength, bone density, and blood pressure regulation. Isometric training also activates more muscle fibers than many dynamic movements, meaning you get more benefit from less effort. Neuroscientists have also found that balance training stimulates areas of the brain responsible for spatial awareness and coordination. This neural engagement may even help slow cognitive decline. The stability stance combines all of these benefits into one simple habit. Morning is often the best time to practice. As the sun rises, take a moment to ground yourself in the stance. Feel your feet connect with the floor, your legs engage, and your breath steady. Beginning your day this way sets a tone of strength and intention. But the stance is flexible. You can practice in the afternoon to combat energy dips or in the evening as part of a wind-down routine. Some seniors like to pair it with daily prayers or affirmations, turning it into a holistic wellness practice. However you fit it into your life, the key is to make it part of your routine. While the stability stance is simple, small errors can reduce its effectiveness or cause strain. Avoid letting your knees collapse inward. Keep them aligned over your toes. Don't arch your back excessively. Maintain a neutral spine, and resist the temptation to hold your breath. Steady breathing is essential. Another common mistake is pushing too deep too soon. Start shallow. Even a slight bend will activate your muscles. Over time, as your strength grows, you can lower further. Listen to your body. Mild muscle fatigue is fine, but sharp pain is not. Progress might not be dramatic at first, but subtle changes accumulate. Maybe you notice your legs tremble less after a week. Perhaps climbing stairs feels smoother after 2 weeks. Over months, you may discover you're standing taller, walking farther, and moving with more assurance. Celebrate these milestones. They're signs that your commitment is paying off. Recognizing these small wins reinforces your motivation. Each success is proof that it's never too late to reclaim strength and vitality. The beauty of the stability stance is that it slips naturally into your routine. Waiting for the kettle to boil? Step into the stance. Watching your favorite evening show? Hold the pose during commercial breaks. Even brushing your teeth becomes an opportunity to build strength and balance if you take the position while you brush. These little moments add up, weaving fitness into your day without requiring extra time or planning. As the weeks pass, you'll notice tasks that once felt slightly risky, like climbing a step stool or stepping off a curb, now feel easy and secure. This is the stance quietly doing its work, training your muscles and your nervous system while you live your life. Independence is one of the most valued treasures in our later years. The ability to walk confidently, care for yourself, and participate fully in life's pleasures defines quality of life far more than numbers on a scale or a blood pressure chart. By strengthening your legs and core, the stability stance reinforces the foundation of independence. Consider everyday victories: walking unassisted into your favorite cafe, carrying groceries without help, or enjoying a vacation without worrying about uneven terrain. These freedoms matter deeply. This stance, while simple, is an investment in maintaining those freedoms for years to come. As your body grows stronger and more stable, your confidence blossoms. This confidence often spills over into relationships and mental health. Seniors who regain balance and strength often find themselves more eager to socialize, travel, or take on new hobbies. Emotional well-being improves when you trust your body to support you. Imagine joining friends on a garden tour, strolling without fear of fatigue or stumbles. Picture playing on the floor with your great-grandchildren and standing up easily afterward. These joyful moments become possible through consistent, mindful practice. 2 minutes a day may seem trivial, but consistency multiplies its power. Over a month, that's an hour of strengthening your legs and balance. Over a year, it's 12 hours of direct investment in your future independence. And the benefits extend far beyond muscle: steadier moods, calmer nerves, better sleep, and a renewed sense of vitality. No expensive supplements, No crowded gyms, just your own determination and a stance that has stood the test of time. By beginning today, you're choosing a stronger tomorrow. At Senior Healthcare, we believe your best years can still be ahead of you. Today, I challenge you. For the next 30 days, practice the stability stance every single day. Track your progress. Notice how your legs feel, how your balance shifts, and how your confidence grows. Share your experience with a friend or loved one. Invite them to join you. This isn't just about exercise, it's about taking ownership of your health and proving that small, consistent actions can create powerful change. Whether you're 60, 70, or beyond, your body and mind are capable of remarkable adaptation. Strength is not just for athletes or the young. Strength belongs to anyone willing to nurture it. The stability stance is your quiet revolution against frailty and fear. Each time you lower into position, you affirm, I am capable, I am steady, I am here, fully present in my body. 5 years from now, you'll look back and thank yourself for starting today. Every step you take, every dance you join, every adventure you embrace will be rooted in this simple habit. So plant your feet, take a breath, and stand for your strength, your freedom, and your future. Thank you for being part of Senior Healthcare, where we celebrate life, resilience, and the incredible potential within every season of age. Stay strong, stay balanced, and remember, your best days are still unfolding.